Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you're well. I'm also good, and I'm glad to be back, you know, in this platform, and just in general, I'm just glad to be alive. And yeah, again, my name is Siri Thompson, and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to extensively discuss the topic that I was, discussing on my last video when I was talking about purpose. Living out your purpose, to be specific. And I wanted to do this because I know most of the time when you hear people talking about purpose, when they talk about it, they make it sound like it's easy, or maybe you feel like they're making it sound like it's easy while it's not, you know. And today I wanted to talk about where most of us find ourselves, when you are actually challenged in the area where you are called, when you are challenged in that area that you are called for, for example, let's say you are called to maybe talk to I don't know, young people, to warn them, about the dangers of substance abuse or alcohol abuse, yet you find yourself that you're struggling with the same thing, drug abuse or alcohol abuse, and most of the time you will always have that negative voice in your head telling you that no, you can't. And you feel like you are being dethroned, you feel like you're being displaced. You feel like your mouth is being shut, because how are you going to tell people not to do something that you are currently doing, or something that you have done before? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to talk about. For example, let's say you called to talk about to be an advocate for marriage, or to be a marriage counselor, yet you are challenged in your own marriage. So that thing that you are called for is being challenged, and you almost don't know how to get out of it. Like I said, you feel like you're being muted, because now what are you going to say? What are you going to tell other people? And it can be in any area, it can be anything. We have different purposes, in life. And there was a point that I also wanted to talk about relationships myself. And I remember there's a video that I did, and I deleted it again, because I also had that voice, that negative voice in my head that was like, oh no, not you. That voice was like, listen, you can talk about anything else but not relationships, because that I've also been challenged in my own relationships, so the voice was like, yeah, talk about anything, talk about your upbringing or whatever, but the relationship topic is off limits. And I felt like somebody was like, oh, do you want me to take out the files? Do you want these people to know what you've been through? And that's what it does. Because of that negative voice, because that caused me to judge myself before even people out there started judging me, I decided not to. So maybe you are also in that situation. You're also in that place. Maybe you're called to guide and encourage young people, maybe to encourage them to preserve themselves until marriage. And that voice is like, yo, mang, wena. The voice is like, have you forgotten that you started at the age of 13? Have you forgotten that you lost your virginity at 13? And already you'll be like, but yeah, what am I going to tell them? What if somebody asks me that, hey, have you forgotten what you have done? Maybe you're a teacher, you are a teacher, and that's what you're called for. Yet your own children are like showing you flames. And you are like, if I can't get it right with my own children, what am I going to teach these other children? And even people can say it, they'll be like, that one, she must just, relax. What is she going to tell us? Because her own kids, she's not able to, handle. So what I wanted to say today is that don't let your past, don't let your experiences um, stop you from pursuing your purpose. Don't judge yourself. I'm not saying that you're not going to be judged out there. There are people who are always judgmental, but it starts with you. Don't judge yourself. It doesn't matter who says what, you know. Don't let anything or any negativity make you feel like you're not worth doing what you're supposed to do or what you are called for. Don't let that happen. You might be in a place where, for example, whatever that you are called for, you are living a life that is a total opposite of what you're supposed to be living. And it's so difficult because, like I said, you're judging yourself, number one, and you're worried about what people are going to say. And I can tell you that that's how the devil operates. The devil will use your past, your imperfections, to make sure that you do not get to, you don't do what you're supposed to do. You don't get to a place where you live out your purpose. So it does not matter what you've done. We make mistakes, and the one thing that you shouldn't do is to compare yourself to other people. Your story is unique, you know. We might be called for the same things, but our journeys to that same thing are unique and they're different. We might be both be called to be pastors, but our journeys to that might be different. Just because you have gone through a lot of difficulties and challenges in your life, that does not disqualify you to become what you were called for. It doesn't disqualify you from living out your purpose. Don't ever listen to the naysayers. Because yes, you are going to get the criticism, from people, and sometimes from people that are around you. But you shouldn't let that discourage you. It's difficult, I know. It is difficult, I know. Right now, as I speak, you might be, like I said, let's say maybe you are called to make awareness to teenagers or young people about the dangers of alcohol. But as we speak, maybe you're sitting right now and you're drinking. And the devil is like, yo, every time when you get that thought that, you know what, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, the devil is like, Aibo, when, who? Because right at this moment, you might be doing something that is the total opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. Or you might be living a life that is a total opposite of a life that you're supposed to be leading. And it's like that. You can go anywhere. When it comes to purpose, guys, the devil can have you doing everything else in the world, but not living your purpose. As soon as you realize that this is your purpose or this is what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to get all this negativity from every direction, and sometimes from yourself. And sometimes we are our worst enemies because we judge ourselves even before other people do. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. You might be feeling like you are dethroned, like I said. Take back that crown. Take back your crown. Take back your crown and live out your purpose. Take back your crown and shine. Don't compare yourself to anyone. And I did that. I also compared myself because I remember even before, like I said on my first video, it took me so long to finally start this the YouTube channel, because I compared myself so much to other YouTubers who are out there already. And I looked at myself and I was like, I don't know. I don't look like them. I don't have 1, 2, 3. I don't have the perfect face or the perfect body, until I realized that no, I don't have to be like anyone. I don't have to do what anyone else is doing, because I am unique and you are also unique. You might be doing something that is, the same as somebody else, but you are unique. Don't take yourself for granted, and don't ever feel like you don't have the power or the will to go after your purpose, to go after your dreams, to go after that thing that you are called for. So that's all from me today, guys. I just, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult, and sometimes you're feeling like, why do I have to go through this? Why can't I have it easy like, other people? There's a reason why things are not easy for you, and there's always a lesson to be learned. I have also been through the most in my life, but I'm grateful, because those experiences molded me to be the person that I am today. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm grateful. So guys, that's all. I will see you next time. Please keep watching my videos. Please keep liking. Please keep sharing. And yeah, I do appreciate it a lot for those who have already subscribed, who are liking my videos. And like I always say, let us be interactive. Tell me about your experiences, or if there's maybe a topic or something that you want me to talk about or to discuss, let me know. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. Bye. Love you.